Hello, everybody. Hi, welcome to our new moon live stream. So many of you are already here. Yay! Let's see, who else here? Hi, Martha. Hi, Blaine. Mark. Hi, everybody. Yay, Teresa, you made it to a live stream. Yay. Happy new moon in Taurus, everyone. So we have our new microphone. I'm hoping that, hi, good morning. I'm hoping that this will be nicer than the computer microphones, speakers. Hello, welcome. Happy new moon. Thank you to everyone from the previous video, all of the super chats. That's the reason that we have this lovely new microphone here, which I'm really excited about, like a kid in a candy store. So, great. I'm so glad the audio sounds good. Okay, this is my first time with this mic, aside from the tests that I've done. Wow, so many of you are here. This is so exciting. Hi. Okay, great. Welcome. So, thank you so much, Teresa. Thank you. Thank you, Teresa. Teresa, for those of you not following the live chat, Teresa sent a super chat. Thank you. So if you don't know, the super chats are donations that you can do for the channel. And for our last live stream, I pooled all of your donations and was able to get this new microphone. So thank you for everyone. I really hope that you like it. I'm excited to mess around with it. Hi, Lori. Reiki sound baths. She always comments with, is it Elise or Elisa? Elise? I love. And just so many of you that always comment. It's so lovely connecting. Oh, I'm glad you like the new mic. Cool. Can't tell. I don't know if you can tell. It's really warm in here. But so we are in new moon in Taurus. So for this, based on the previous live streams we've done, because right now I'm one gal band, we're going to be doing, I'm kind of doing everything, and it's a little distracting to keep up and chat with you all as much as I want to, and also do the ritual. So for this, we are going to, thank you so much, Mandy. Thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you. So for this, we're going to be doing our ritual and kind of chatting, because that's sort of organically what happened last time as well. So I wanted to start out, maybe we can take a few deep rejuvenating breaths together here and just sort of start to shake off the day. Maybe have just a little bit of, you can do a little scan or just kind of a check-in. See if you're holding your shoulders up here, and just see if there's anything that you can kind of release just to arrive here together. This is your little reminder to just release what's available to be released here. So, as we're doing this, we can begin to do a little bit of clearing. I'm going to start with thank you. Someone complimented my shirt. This is my official new moon shirt, moon cycle shirt. I'm going to start to do a bit of clearing with some incense this time. So if you are following along, this is a great time to sort of, just arrive here, start to release, bring awareness. You might hear some external noises. Hopefully that's nothing too distracting, but so I'm going to start off just doing a bit of clearing here. And I wanted to just kind of check in with you all and start to see, if you wanted to share anything from our last new moon live stream. I felt like the energy in our last new moon live stream was so potent and powerful. I'll start by just saying that the next day after that, I got a call that basically was just so affirming of all of the things that, those seeds that we were planting. And it was really, really awesome and exciting. And I just felt like there was a lot of really great energy. So I've been really excited to do this one with you all again, to connect with you. So it's a great time, just like the full moon, but with the new moon, to sort of reflect on anything that came up. I got so many comments from you all saying, is this too close to the mic? Okay. Saying that when you were, throughout the course of the following week after we did our manifestation together, that you started having things kind of happen and pop. So I would love, if any of you want to share while we start to do a bit of clearing together here. Yes, positive vibes to all. So if anyone has anything that they wanted to share, I know not everybody is participating in the live stream, the live chat, but Smooth Jax, I love your name. Jax says, smooth sailing to house settlement next month. How amazing. And what a great time for that with this Taurus energy. Taurus is a great time for, we can get into all of that later and we can repeat it, I'm sure, but Taurus is a great time, for manifesting things that are here in the material plane. So if Aries energy that we focused on in our last new moon is the sort of the match, igniting the match, that fiery kind of passion and that fiery kick that you need, then the Taurus energy I see as sort of the warm hearth. It's steadfast, it's sturdy, it's strong, it's comfortable, it's going in the right direction. So anything that has to do with your home, creating a beautiful environment, anything that has to do with comfort, anything that has to do with, so many people have started, hi. Anything that has to do with, I got distracted. Anything with your home, if you're trying to manifest maybe a new place, a new home, or maybe beautifying your current home, that Taurus energy would be great for that. So congratulations, Jax. Oh, thank you. ASMR Lumana said, I've been a supporter since 1,000 subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's so nice. Hi. Hi in Melbourne, Australia. Hello. Great. Erin says, a successful application and interview for my full-time job. That's wonderful. Oh, I'm missing some. Let me go back up. Oh, wow, I've missed a fair amount. Okay. Starting a new job. Wonderful. Congratulations. Grace Alamu said, any tips if you can't use incense if you're living in a shared accommodation or an apartment building? Yeah, absolutely. You could use sprays. Sprays are a great way of kind of tapping into that energy and clearing. It depends on what property of the smoke you're using or what kind, if you're using the incense to set an intention or if you're using it I like to use incense to draw the sacred Reiki symbols. So if you're doing it for those purposes, you can either draw the symbols with your hands or if you're writing manifestations in the air or something, you could do that with your fingers or with a crystal. If you're using it for clearing, you can use a spray that has sage essential oil or Palo Santo essential oil inside of the bottle. And you can either make those or you can buy those aura sprays. You can also, if you're using it to, set an intention, you can light a candle for that. But that's a great question. Clearing crystals would be excellent. Things like selenite, black kyanite, tourmaline for any of that really kind of heavy energy that you want to get rid of. It's a great question. Last day of work tomorrow, says Molly, before starting nursing school. Molly, you're my hero. Hardworking and thankful intentions. Beautiful, Molly. I'm so excited for you. You're going to be an amazing nurse. How wonderful. Mandy, thank you again, Mandy, said, I love the energy at the last live stream. I also got amazing news the day after. My oncologist told me that I did not have cancer after 3 scans and 2 biopsies, celebrating the gift of life. Mandy, I love you. That's amazing. Oh, just tap. Oh no. That's amazing, Mandy. That's so great. Oh dear, you can't get me started this early on. Okay, let's see. I missed a bunch. I'm going to go back up. Okay. Lori, lovely Lori, said, this is a little silly, but last week I jumped up in the middle of the night and started rearranging various rooms. I didn't know it was something I wanted to do, but apparently the new moon did. Yeah. The bull was like, girl, get up, it's time. I've been doing that kind of late at night as well, having these spurts of energy late at night to rearrange, and been doing a lot of a lot of gardening and things like that from the previous live stream, the new moon in Aries. When I planted the seeds for the foxgloves and the lemon mints, I planted them out, and I totally forgot to show you before I planted them out, but they're now in little planter boxes that I couldn't bring in here to show you. But it's nice to see, to watch those seeds germinate. Okay, let's see. Just reading through. Wonderful. Great. Excellent. Okay, so just doing a little bit of clearing. So just like last time, we're going to start with some clearing, and then we're going to move on to some inviting in some gratitude into the space. So I'm going to do 3 little, I'm going to run through with the selenite wand, and then we'll kind of go from there. Oh, I wanted to mention to myself too, for this live stream, for the super chats, I was trying to think of what we could put these towards, and I was thinking either a webcam for upcoming live streams, or I have Tibetan singing bowls that I use for my Reiki practice, but the microphone just doesn't like them at all, and I find that I usually have to cut those parts out of my videos. So I was thinking, I've been told that crystal singing bowls are a lot better on the microphones, and I also love crystal singing bowls. But I just wanted to kind of ask you, and maybe take a little poll either here or we can do it on YouTube as well, to see what you'd like to put these super chats towards. Either a webcam so the quality is a little bit better, or crystal singing bowls. Hi, Tim. Tim, lovely Tim. Okay, so crystal bowls. Okay, crystal bowls. We have a few votes for crystal bowls. Cool. Cool. Travis says some really nice things, and then that Travis has been going through some tough times. So thank you. Thank you, Travis. I'm really glad that you're here. Thank you for just being you. Okay, everybody is saying singing bowls. Awesome. Very cool. Cool. So then for this one, I was thinking we would do the heart chakra bowl to start. Cool. All right, great. Excellent. Cool. Thanks, Jax. Jax said, I think your videos look great. Go for the bowls. Thanks, James. Thank you so much, James. James said, crystal bowls. Here's the start with a super chat. Thank you. Okay, one more. Swishing down. All right, so let's invite in some gratitude. I'm going to put this down here, actually. No, I'll put it right beside you. Okay. So if you're open to it and you're kind of called to it, now would be a nice time to invite in some gratitude for these new moon rituals. I like to start off by lifting my vibration. A great way of doing that and kind of defibrillating the energy is to invite gratitude in for this moment exactly as it is. Exactly as it is. So if you wanted to mention or kind of sharing things in the live chat, if you're not, participating in the chat itself, then even just bringing something to mind, sharing it either here to put it out into the universe, amplify those good vibes, or just to yourself or aloud, just bringing in some gratitude that you can really resonate with. Grateful for you in this community. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for all of you. Wonderful, Rhonda. I'm so happy to be part of your nightly or daily routine. That's awesome. You're a hero. Release the emotions from working at the hospital switchboard. Sending you a lot of love, Rhonda. You're amazing. Hi from South Carolina. Hi, I'm from North Carolina. Hi. It's anything that we're grateful for, and really just, if you can, very often we kind of feel like gratitude has to be a really lofty, and just kind of whatever really resonates with you. Hi in North Carolina. Hi. So cool. So many of you here from all over. Hi from Brazil. Hi. Northern California. C said, grateful we're nearly home. Lost our house to a fire. Been living in a camper for the last year. Grateful the replacement house is almost ready. I'm so grateful for that as well, C, and I'm so sorry. But I'm so grateful that you're nearly home. What a beautiful thing to say. And again, this Taurus energy is really supporting you in that, C. Oh, New Zealand. Hi, Sarah from New Zealand. Amanda, grateful that I have the ability to run. Absolutely. Hi in Portland, Canada. 2 from Canada, right back to back. Cool. Another Canadian. Washington, D.C. Hi from Germany and Arkansas. Wow, Tennessee, Worcester, Gold Bar. Hi in Iowa. Hello in Chicago. Hi, everybody. Grateful for being alive. Absolutely. Hi in Dallas and Brooklyn. I lived in Brooklyn for 10 years. Hi. Australia again, Sacramento, Victoria, BC. Oh. Grateful for a time of rest before the next work day, for a time of refreshment. Absolutely. Grateful for the calm that is here now. Great. Grateful for your knee almost being healed. Wonderful. Tapping on this is genuinely making me sleepy right now. I just realized that. Oh, Lori said, I'm grateful for the goddess. Oh, it disappeared. Okay. Let's see. When we are in a state of gratitude, we are in a receiving state. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well said. Oh gosh, so many. Hi, little Drummond boy. I always love your comments. Grateful to be able to end my day with such positivity. I totally agree. Grateful for my partner admitting he has a problem and entering rehab. That's a powerful move. That's a powerful step, Shannon. Grateful for my mother. She's a gem. Oh, lovely. Grateful for managing my diabetes and healthful eating. Taurus energy is really supporting that as well. Taurus energy, the earth realm, food, home, comfort, beauty, and also calling in the qualities and properties of self-sufficiency, self-reliance, dependability, reliability. Did I say that already? Probably. Being trustworthy. If you're inviting in or manifesting some communication in a relationship, you could call in properties within yourself or within another for, calling in someone that you can communicate with who is reliable, trustworthy, dependable. For Shannon, someone who is saying, I have a problem and I'm moving through this. And I'm going to take the right steps to do the right thing, stepping into that dependability and reliability that might have been elusive for a while for you too. Okay, Lori's comment is back. Very grateful for the Triple Goddess series you did. Have brought parts of it into my therapy practice. That makes me so happy. That's awesome. That was so much fun. I've wanted to do that for about a year. I'm so happy to hear that. That's great. Grateful for my friend. We've known each other for almost 2 years now. He makes me happy. Grateful to be on the journey of self-love. Yes, Julia, you are indeed. Grateful, Teresa, being able to plan a trip to Hawaii for Christmas and New Year's. Lovely. Sorry, I'm a little behind. Grateful to be in a state to attract a new partner. Yeah, Jessica. Grateful for freedom from internal struggles. Amazing. Taurus energy is also about kind of bringing all of that to form. So the work that you've been doing, all of that beautiful work that you've been doing on the inside, Taurus energy is about bringing that to the outside. So it is, I think, probably, if not then one of the best signs to manifest in the new moon, I think. So it's another reason I'm really excited for this, to be able to share this time with you. So all of those internal things, we're kind of bringing, any of the freedom from that, any of the work that we've been doing on our own, kind of calling in support from the material realm, from those creature comforts, and also just bringing it to form, bringing it to life. making those things tangible in our lives. So, whereas Scorpio energy is more about that kind of internal work. Thank you so much, Dan. Thank you. I love your work. I'd love to see a video about recapturing passion and drive. Absolutely, Dan. Thank you. So I did a video a few days on Sunday that was all about tapping back into motivation. I think that would actually pair really well with this video, with this new moon. That video would pair well with this new moon. I'm hearing the computer more now. Sorry, you guys. I don't think there's much I'm going to be able to do about that, but hopefully it's not too distracting. But if you're talking about the passion and drive, that might help actually, Dan. Maybe take a look at the video from Sunday. If I remember, I can post a link to that below. Hi, Nicole. I remember you. Of course, Nikki. Hi. You're amazing, Nikki. It was so nice working with you. I'm sending you a big hug. Oh, I've missed so many. Okay, that's all right. Yes, the online Reiki community has been great. Demetra says, grateful for the online Reiki community supporting us through this pandemic. Some cool people. I'm trying to learn self-love, says Amy. This would be a great time to work with that, Amy, with working with sending self-love. Oh, excuse me. That was my neck. Sorry. Still getting used to this live stream stuff. And I'm grateful for your sweet girls forever and ever and ever. Absolutely. And I'm grateful for you, says Scott. I'm grateful for you, for all of you. Grateful for the opportunity to try a new part of my sport that has been very scary to me for a long time. Oh, very cool. What sport do you play? Is that what you said? Let me see. Yeah. Taurus rising, cool. I love Taurus. I have Taurus in my chart, and I just feel I love Taurus energy. I'm grateful to finally be recovered well enough to eat normally. Pizza and go for walks when I feel like it. I'm so glad to hear that, Ruby. I'm sending you so much love. Oh, I'm so glad. Tara says, I love your ritual box. It's beautiful and lovely. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad. So I still have a few of the manifestation boxes. If you are interested in getting one, because I made basically twice as many as I had in the past. So these are I'll show you here. These are the manifestation ritual boxes that I hand carve and stain and make the candles inside. And there's incense and essential oil and candles, ritual candles, and then an intention candle. It's a bunch of different crystals for manifesting. So if you were wanting to get one, I'm not out yet. So I can leave those below too if you'd like. Let's see here. one for would love a video for self-love and healing heartbreak. I have a video for self-love, and I'm gonna create a video for heartbreak. I have one that's generally on that theme, but I'll add that to the list, Jessica. Oh, I'm sorry, Victoria. Victoria said that this new moon has been insane, had a kind of tough ending to her day. I'm sorry about that. I'm glad to hear, Monkey Pants, that it helps you chill. The ASMR helps Monkey Pants chill. That's cool. Okay, let's see. I've missed a lot. So, all right, grateful for progress. The quote I have on my fridge is day by day. This is from Ashley. Nothing changes, but when you look back, everything is different. Grateful to be moving toward my goals, even if it's slowly. Amazing. I love how many of you are tapping into this Taurus energy naturally. So this idea that I trust it's all going to work out. It's going to be good. We planted the seeds. It's going to be good. Really, really awesome. And yes, 100%. Isn't that a beautiful thing? We set these intentions, we plant these seeds, we nurture them, but we release. We don't hold tight to these things. We open ourselves up to the opportunity to be surprised. Thank you so much, Karen. Thank you. Karen did a super chat and said, grateful for these live streams. Y'all, we might be getting some crystal bowls for the next time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jessica said they tried to bury us, but they did not realize we were seeds and would grow. Love it. Beautiful. So I don't know about y'all, but I'm feeling, we're vibing high here. I feel good. I love kind of celebrating your wins and your victories, and then just sort of supporting each other as we tap into our gratitude. What a beautiful thing to share. Thank you. Thank you, Scorpio Sun Goddess. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Another super chat and another fellow Scorpio. Hi. I'm assuming if you say Scorpio Sun. All right. I'm very hot, so I'm going to hand myself off again. So let's light our candle and set our intention if you're kind of following along here. I'm on my 3rd day of quitting smoking. Out of the blue, just dropped it. Amazing. Amazing. That's amazing. It's an incredibly difficult thing to do. Wonderful job, Blah Man. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your names. I'm doing my best here. Wow, how long were you smoking? How long were you smoking? It's a really, really hard thing to do. Congratulations. Hi, Amanda. I'm sorry you've been feeling down. Amanda Panda said that she's been feeling really down and insecure lately. I don't know why. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'm sending you a lot of love. Blahman said 20 plus years as a smoker. Amazing that you're That's good. Congratulations. Blah, blah, blah. Blah said blah is fine. Okay. 1111, make a wish. Cool. Let's make a wish for Golden Owl. Everybody's saying hi to Amanda and that they love Amanda. Amanda, you're amazing. All right, Rhonda said, congratulations, Blah. I did the same thing 10 years ago. Best thing I ever did. Amazing. Jose said, I quit smoking for health issues. Yeah, wonderful. Great job. Great job, everybody. Cool. All right. I love these live streams. I just love it's so cool to be able to connect with you in this way. I know that sounds really obvious, but just having it's such a different experience, even though I always know that I'm creating it for the collective, but just to have this experience is just really cool to, you know, when I'm creating these sessions for you, and then I know not all of you are participating in the live chat. I am aware of that, but it is just cool. All right. So let's light our candle and set our intention here. Victoria Marie said, yes, I feel blessed that we can do this. Jeff said, lost all the weight, learning how to love myself. Congratulations. If I'm reading this correctly, congratulations. That's amazing. But yeah, I want to send you so much love and support on your journey to loving yourself. I know it sounds cheesy, but I really do think that's the most powerful thing we can do. I think it's so courageous to decide to love ourselves and to work towards loving ourselves. So well done, Jeff. What you've done takes a lot of courage. And I'm sure it's going to be, if I'm reading your comment correctly, I'm sure there's going to be time where you're going to need a lot of support, because I'm sure it's confusing. That can be a very confusing time. So I'm just sending you so much love and support. I'm a Marine Corps. Josh, thank you for saying your name. Josh said, I'm a Marine Corps veteran who struggles with insomnia and other mental issues, and I just have to say thank you so much. Thank you so much, Josh. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you, and I'm really grateful you're here, Josh. Thank you. There's some stuff with losing weight now that has been brought up, and I think this, if you wanted to plant seeds and set intentions for anything that has to do with your physical health, this could be a good time to do that, since Taurus energy has to do with foods. I think you'll be supported in that. Taurus energy that's out of balance can have some addictive tendencies, maybe some disordered eating around food. I apologize if this is sensitive. We get into some sensitive stuff on this channel, don't we? But if you're balancing that and kind of trying to bring alignment and harmony to that, this could be a great time where the universe is energetically supporting you in that. So if there are any seeds that you wanted to plant in terms of physical health, anything to do with, like strength or diet, because food is very involved, anything to do with that would be really supported right now. Thank you so much, Tara. Oh goodness, I've missed a bunch. Tara sent a super chat and said, "Thank you, Anna. Your collective Reiki sessions are a tremendous help and blessing to me, truly." I just cracked my foot. Thank you, Tara. Thank you, thank you. Is it Tara or Tara? Thank you. Thank you so much. It's definitely a journey to love yourself. Therapy. Yes, Jeff. Absolutely. Jeff said therapy helps too. And I think therapy is so important. I think therapy is hugely important. It's one of the greatest things I've ever done for myself. And I know many of you feel the same way. Let's see. Thank you, Blaine. Thank you so much. Blaine sent another super chat that says, "That's a fox saying number one." Thank you so much. Thank you, Blaine. You're such a sweetheart. Oh gosh, I've missed so many. Okay. Bob Ross channel. Willie Bond says, check out Bob Ross channel. Yeah, Bob Ross's Dreamboat. Happy birthday to your son, Blaine. Happy birthday. Oh gosh. Great. Okay. Everyone's being so supportive of each other. I love you guys. All right. Some cool people. The helpers. I think I just got. Okay. So, if you've lit your candle, now we can set our intention together. So, on behalf of my and everyone's wisest, most empowered and aligned selves, loving comfort and perfect balance, I wish to support you in planting these seeds and manifesting for this new moon. So as long as what you're manifesting, oh, listen to that. Ooh, ooh. I can do ear to ear here. Y'all, this is great. And so as long as what you're manifesting is on behalf of everyone's highest, wisest, most aligned selves, then we know, support that. And I really do think the collective energy is helping to support these manifestations that we're bringing in. Like home, beautifying things, being creative. If you're a creative type, I know many of you are creative and do creative things in your professional life and in your personal life. It's hobbies, and some of you are insanely talented hobby kind of creative types. But regardless, if you're calling in things like that, we can absolutely use this Taurus energy to support that. Oh my gosh, Tim. Thank you so much. Tim, thank you. God. Oh my gosh, thank you, Tim. Holy, wow. Tim, that's so nice. Tim said, I appreciate everything you do. You help so many. I'm so grateful to know you. Tim, you're amazing. Thank you so much. What? Thank you. Cool. We're getting some singing bowls, y'all. So the next Reiki session that we have, hopefully, we'll have some singing bowls. Thank you. You're such a sweetheart. Excuse me. That was so nice. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I should have brought some tissues. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I'm going to draw the symbol outside of your heart center here. Okay. I don't have too much time, unfortunately, because it's getting dark and I have to go walk my dog. Wow, Tim, thank you. Everyone's thanking Tim. Thank you so much, Tim, gave a very generous donation if you hadn't realized that. Okay, so we have our candle lit. We've got a beautiful energy happening. Thank you to Lalao, Lalao, or Lao. I'm sorry, I'm butchering it. That's so nice. Lao said, I'm embarrassed. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Give it a very generous super chat as well. Thank you. Y'all are so nice. Thank you. Okay, this is like, okay, here we go. Let's go on ahead and write our manifestations here. So if you wanted to look back through and just kind of see where you were, I don't know if during or even after the live stream you maybe journaled, sort of like we talked about. But if you did, this is a great time to just kind of connect with that. See where you were, see where you're kind of. Thank you so much, Leo. Thank you, Leo. Got another super chat here. We're going to get some crystal singing bowls. This is going to be so fun to have this for the channel. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay. So now if you wanted to kind of look back, you can look back on your full moon, what you were releasing for the full moon as well. What you were calling in for the new moon. And so if there's anything you wanted to share, we can kind of support each other and celebrate each other here as well. And let's see. So what I usually like to do when I'm doing the manifestations are to kind of free write for a little bit and then go in and kind of write more specifically. And thank you so much. Thank you, Bridget. You always comment. You're such a sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sweetie. Jimmy said, not only did I get a new job in state-of-the-art mental health at a state-of-the-art mental health facility, but I got a promotion, a raise, and the girl of my dreams just came back to Arizona. Ah, oh, that's amazing. How wonderful. That's amazing. Thank you for being here, Bridget. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Nikki. You're just really cool, Nikki. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, that is insanely generous, you guys. Thank you so much, Nikki. Nikki said something Nikki was really generous. Super chat and just said something really nice. Oh, I'm sending you so much love. I know I should be saying these out loud, but I'm getting emotional. You have been such a source of calm and centering for me. You're awesome. Yeah, Tara says, I seem to release sadness at the new moon. It's like emptying the negative. I'm not sure if that's why. I think I'm the opposite. Yeah, that I completely resonate with that. Now, when you say it's like emptying all of that, do you feel a sense of does the sadness, is it kind of coming out? You're feeling a sense of release? Are you crying? Is there flow happening? Usually I have that experience at the full moon, although today I'm quite, I think that's just because this isn't, it's just really cool connecting with you all, but I'm not connecting to sadness right now, but there is flow happening. I think it's, when you say you're releasing sadness, is it that you're feeling and expressing that sadness, Tara? Or is it more that you're noticing that you're not feeling that sadness anymore, do you know what I'm trying to ask you? Because usually with the full moon, expressing that and getting it out and kind of going through the feeling of that is that's usually my experience during the full moon. And then in the new moon, I usually maybe that experience of kind of having released the sadness, or maybe I've released the sadness for the day. Okay, Tara says, yes, crying over things I have held on to. Beautiful. So yeah, taking this time to release, I think, can be really, really powerful. And is it Gregory Scott? Yeah, I think so. Has several different, he's great resource, and talks about how the new moon energy is available kind of for 3 days around the new moon, so it's not exactly on the time. So if we're going from today, we would have the 10th, 11th, and 12th that we can really tap into this energy. So let's say maybe on the new moon, Tara, if you're releasing these things, that could just be sort of kind of culling the old, making room for the new. So maybe tomorrow, or maybe even the next day, you could start to really plant those seeds if you're still feeling that more of the sadness around that. But that's really interesting. I have the opposite usually. Bridget said, just had a great night with my cousin. We got a lot off our chests from our day-to-day lives. It was such a nice bonding session with a trusted friend. It's kind of like what we were talking about earlier with Taurus energy, supportive, that's like trustworthy, reliable, comfortable kind of energy. So that's beautiful. A trusted friend is very Taurian energy, right? Yeah, Ian said, Mother's Day is always difficult for me. Releasing that pain a little tonight has been positively felt. Beautiful. I feel the same. I know exactly what you mean. It's a great time for, I mean, it can be it's an amazing thing to kind of connect with. I don't know if your specific situation is that you've maybe lost your mother, Ian, but for me, it's recognizing how lucky and fortunate I was. I was very close with my mother. But yeah, recognizing that space that's no longer filled. And very painful, isn't it? And also can be really nice to think of all of the beautiful moments and to dedicate time and space. And at any point to those that we've lost, but especially when the world is kind of celebrating, and it's in a way, I don't mean to laugh. I feel you. It's sort of like when you're on your own, or have just broken up with someone on Valentine's Day or something like that comes up, and it's just kind of feels you feel a little inundated at times, maybe. So I'm sending you a lot of love, yeah. Is it normal, Jenny says, to feel really anxious on the new moon phase, even when nothing is really going on in my life? Wow, Jenny, I would question if nothing is really going on in your life. I'm sure lots is going on in your life. I'm sorry that you're feeling anxious. Oh no. I'm so sorry that you're feeling anxious, Jenny. I think normal, yeah, I'm sure we could find so many people that connect with that. I'm sure that, so I'm sure it's normal to so many people. But more importantly, how do you want to feel? Whether or not it's normal. Do you feel good? Do you feel, feeling anxious? There are so many things that we can feel anxious about. That's I'm just kind of stuck on that question because it's a great question. Is it normal to feel really anxious on the new moon phase, even when nothing is going on in my life? Maybe this feeling that nothing is going on is part of that anxiety. Do you have any guilt around not having anything going on in your life? Do you have anything like that? Do you feel in any way like, I don't know, do you feel in any way like maybe you wish things were happening and you feel like there's a lot of blockages around that? The new moon could be a really great time to kind of delve a little deeper into what you want what you want to have going on in your life. And then just sort of really, I don't know, I like to kind of go into those uncomfortable feelings. So what is your anxiousness? What is your anxiety telling you around this time? Are you noticing it more in certain when you're around certain people, when you're hearing from certain people, when you're doing certain things, or is it just a general anxiety? And if so, when specifically do you notice it? Is it on the exact day of the new moon, around the new moon? Really starting to ask some questions. I would say, Jenny, a journal, just a quick jot down kind of journal might be a nice thing just to kind of check in with that. That's such a great question. I'm sure you'll get lots of great advice from others who are here as well. Yeah, some other people are already saying that. Yeah, see, so what is normal? You guys, it's all, yeah, you're amazing. Okay, let's see. What have I missed? Johnny, thank you, Johnny. Thank you so much. That's so generous. Thank you. Thank you, Johnny. You're a blessing. Let's see. Heather said, I have always heard that the seeds you plant at the new moon is what you can expect to grow. Is that through the full moon bloom? How much nurturing do the seeds need daily? Heather, that's such a good question. So, what I usually like to do, there are a lot of different thoughts about this. Some people like to manifest for a 6-month cycle. Some people like to manifest from planting the seeds at the new moon to the full moon of fruition. You know, we see the darkness grow into light, kind of mimicking or paralleling the, gestation period of a baby, full belly, full womb, all of that. So we're like planting these seeds and they're coming to fruition. So that's definitely a way of doing it. The way I was taught and the way that I've always done it is new moon to new moon cycle. So each new moon, I set a new intention and I will keep my grid up for the entirety of that cycle, unless something happens or whatever, and I'm using the stones or kind of readjusting. That's another great question. Y'all are asking some great, this is so much fun. Let's see. And how much nurturing do the seeds need daily? Yeah. So I suppose that would depend on what you're calling in, right? If you're calling in something that, I think there's a really nice balance that we can strike between trusting that, these seeds that we're planting and our manifestations, just sort of trusting that when we give it up to the universe, we can release, and what is meant for us will come in as long as we create space for it. But then it's also balancing that with the very natural work that we need to do in our lives, all of the work that we need to do to sort of build these things. So the way I was taught to manifest and the way that I like to manifest is about inviting in a feeling, really connecting with the feeling. So connecting with gratitude and then connecting with the feeling of that, of what you want to manifest. So connecting with the feeling of how you want to feel in a relationship, if you're manifesting that, as I know a few of you have mentioned, connecting with how you want to feel if you're doing anything for, weight or health or anything like that in this new moon. But they're doing some work. We might have to cut. We might have to say goodbye because it sounds like they're starting to do some sawing. I apologize if that's really loud. But it doesn't sound super loud to me, so hopefully it's not too bad for you. This microphone is awesome. But what was I saying? I don't really believe that if you, kind of set an intention to lose weight and then write it on a piece of paper and just kind of put it out into the universe, that's naturally going to happen. But I do believe that energetically speaking, there are certain times when you're going to be more supported by the universe for certain aspects of what you're trying to heal or move through, or, you know, see progress in, or whatever that might be. Bloom, to use your word. Bloom a bit. So I think that in terms of nurturing daily, inviting attention and awareness into what we're doing, you know, I think that's really important. But attaching or connecting to the expectation, that's where I would probably really practice the release. Heather. Beautiful. I hope you have helps me have a peaceful pregnancy. I'm so glad. Maya, meditating with you helps me have a peaceful pregnancy. I'm so happy to hear that. Oh, you can't hear. Okay, good. Awesome. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Eric. I mean, Eric said, anyone tell you that you have the same calming inflections of the late, great Bob Ross? That's a dream. That is a dream comment. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's very generous. Thank you. Absolutely. So Scorpio Sun Goddess said, I was also told it's true intent. It's a true intention and manifestation when it comes from the heart. Absolutely. Yeah, exactly. So that sense of gratitude, really tapping into the heart center, being grateful for where we are right now, really resonating from the heart center. I'd say probably in my own practice, the meditation that I do most often when I kind of do, you know, a silent meditation, I will typically do a heart center meditation. I learned a really beautiful one. I had my Reiki practitioner, my Reiki teacher for my second level, the practitionership, was in this woman in Costa Rica. And she, you know, guided me through this beautiful heart meditation that was really centered around the distance Reiki aspect. And it's one of those that I do very often. And it involves inviting love into your heart, radiating that from the heart space, and then sending that out in these sort of beaming kind of waves, and then eventually taking over the whole world. That's what I like to do, sort of sending this energy out and like in a big giant hug to the whole world. So yeah, I think if we start there, we can, like, I can't remember who said this earlier, but you can really open yourself up. You're in a very receptive state when you're in a state of gratitude, or when you're, you know, when you're open. Okay, beautiful. So as far as our manifestation goes, that's cute. Tara says her dog and cat come and watch the Reiki sessions. That's awesome. So, you know, looking back, we're going to have to go, because I know I can hear this really clearly, the drilling, and also I need to go walk my pup. But I just wanted to, touch on a few things before we say goodbye. So, creating your grid, if you wanted to write your manifestations. I know that we didn't really get to that today. So, writing your manifestations, taking them out, ripping out a page, and then folding it up and placing it under the grid. I had all of this planned, y'all. I have everything out here to do. Let me just quickly talk you through the stones I'm going to use to create the grid for this Taurus season, for this new moon. I'm using Septarian, great for setting boundaries. Kind of like Septarian means wall. It's from the root word that means wall. So it's a great one for creating this like, protective kind of boundary around you, which feels very Taurus to me. Really focusing on manifesting. If you have Taurus energy or you wanted to call in investments, seeing the value in things, this would be a great time to do anything to do with money, comfort, home, your house, investments, trust, inviting trusting relationships in. So Septarian is one that I'm definitely using. Another heftier stone, or larger one, is this petrified wood for the grounding, centered, reliable energy that is really true of this Taurus energy. You're saying you don't hear the drilling. Okay, I'm going to trust you. I have this Akko geode. This feels so Taurus to me too. Like this little cocoon, this little space to just kind of retreat to. I think it's so important, to balance out the inner life and the outer life. And if we are taking time, we all need to take time to ourselves, to reset, to heal. And so if we are really allowing ourselves to create a beautiful space, a comforting space around us, that can be really powerful. I also have a few stones from last time that I'm going to be reusing that are just stones that I usually use for manifesting. Labradorite, citrine. I use so much citrine when I'm manifesting. Sodalite I usually use when I'm manifesting to kind of bring that out into the world. I love using sodalite to kind of express that manifestation. Garnierite is another one. I like to use pyrite and jade for manifesting luck and money. And I think probably one of the other Taurus kind of vibes is this lapis. Lapis lazuli feels very Taurus to me, kind of tapping into the beauty and that creation of beauty kind of aspects here. So I'm going to be using these, and then your typical friends, your go-tos, some clear quartz, amethyst, things like that I just like to call in anyway. And so I'm going to be reflecting on the previous cycle and the previous grid that I have here. And then I will reset the grid, and then I'm going to lay that out as my altar for this new moon cycle until our next new moon. And hopefully by then I will have our singing bowls because of your generosity. And thank you. But yeah, this has once again been so much fun. And yeah, I really hope that all of the intentions that you're setting for this, I want to just sit here and keep talking to you. This is really hard to say goodbye, y'all. But I they're so funny. Yeah, there's I think this is a great time that you can for manifesting. So writing down just your wildest hopes and dreams as far as all these elements that we spoke about. really tapping into the things that you want and being honest about it, trusting that you're worth it. You are worthy of asking the universe for things. And then once you've written them down, folded them up, like I spoke about last time, but if you weren't here, then just to cover it one last time, I usually write in my notebook a little free write, kind of where I am, what's going on. Then I do a little free write on some things that I'd like to call in. And then I'll do kind of more specifically things that I'd like to manifest. And I'll write that twice. And the second time I write it in the notebook, I'll rip it out, fold it up, and I will put it at the bottom of the grid using, I wish I could show this to you easily. It's just kind of hard to pick it up. But the grid is right here. But I usually use here, I'll just show you. Just pick this up from one thing. But here's my manifestations from last month. And I have a generator or something to take this energy and just shoot it up into the universe. So that's at the center of the grid, and then placing all of these other stones all around. So that's kind of where we are. And just know that I'm supporting you in whatever you're manifesting, again, as long as it's in service of everyone's highest, wisest selves. And yeah, thank you so much. I'm going to publish this to my channel. So if you came on late or you'd like to rewatch it for this energy, it's here. And thank you so much to everyone who came. Thank you to everyone who donated to the channel. That's just incredibly generous of you. Incredibly generous. Just being here is so special to me. So that's really, above and beyond and so kind of you. So I just want you to know I'm incredibly grateful to all of you. And just for hanging out, for all of you for hanging out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This has been really fun. I would love to continue doing these because it really is nice to connect with you in real time. So now that we have some equipment that feels like I'm not straining your ears, hopefully we can do this again. I'm thinking we can do this for the new moon. I think that would be really nice. So we'll just keep doing new moon rituals if you're open to it. And yeah, I just want to thank you so much for being here. Just know that you're amazing. The universe has your back. You know, if you call in, if you want to manifest things to release or to support the things you called up to be released on the full moon, that's something that you can also use this energy to support. So thank you again for being here. I really, really appreciate it. And until I see you again, be very, 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 very,